Okay.
All right. Well, thank y'all so much for being here tonight. My name is Crystal Jackson, and I am obviously with the Pampered Chef. And so I just want to start off by saying I love what I do. I really do. I don't call this a job because I've got one of those, and this is way more fun and definitely more rewarding than that. And so just check out some things that we're doing tonight, kind of see what's going on. But first, I want to start off by thanking our lovely host, Amy. Thank you so much for bringing us into your home tonight and allowing us to be here. She's been such a wonderful host so far. Don't y'all think so?
Mm-hmm. Yes, right.
Thank you so much. So working with my host is one of my most favorite things to do. I absolutely love it because I get to spoil you rotten. So hosts get free products, they get half-price products, they get a discount on everything else, so they do not pay 100% on anything. And so I actually have a little gift for you. There you go. Along with the Season's Best. And the Season's Best actually has a collection of our best recipes from the entire season. I have hosts that will have me in their home 2 times a year just to get these cookbooks. And I also have all of my information in there so that you can contact me at any time outside of a party in case you need anything, because I want to be your consultant for life. And, work together forever and ever and ever until our ending days. So, who here has never been to a Pampered Chef party before or even heard of Pampered Chef? Anybody? Okay, well don't worry, because even though you're new to Pampered Chef, by the end of the party you are going to love everything and you're going to want to get all of it and your list is going to be a mile long, but don't worry, that's a good thing. That's a really good thing. And so you'll be able to get, your must-have items tonight, and then from there you can book your own party and get your own free and half-price and discounted products, and I can come to your house and spoil you right. So then, though, the best thing, y'all, is if you're anything like me and you decide at the end of the party that I want all of the products, plus I want to make the extra money that this consultant has talked about all night, then watch what I'm doing tonight and see that anybody can seriously do this. I'm not even kidding. We have a little saying called, we're pampered, not perfect, and it's so true because you do not have to be perfect to be able to do this. And so watch what I'm doing tonight, get a feel for it, and at the end of the party we can definitely chat about it and talk about different questions that you have, but we are always looking for different people to join our team. Whether it's that you're looking for part-time, which is a couple to a few parties a month, if you're looking for full-time, which is a couple of parties a week, or if you're on the career path, which is I really want to grow a team and a strong business. We are looking for all of those because Pampered Chef can meet each and every need, whatever it is that you're looking for and that will fit into your life. And so, like I said, watch what I'm doing. We're going to have some fun tonight, and then at the end we can chat more and we can talk about questions. So, did Amy tell y'all what we're making tonight?
No.
Oh, she held out on y'all. Okay. So we are actually making the 35-minute chicken in the new Rock Crock, which I love. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. It's fabulous, and I'll tell you more about it when we get to it. But then the second thing is we're going to make the fresh salsa in the manual food processor. This is like my BFF. I'm not even kidding. I don't ever cook in my kitchen without the manual food processor. It's like my little personal assistant in the business. When I joined Pampered Chef, I didn't know I was getting a little personal assistant, but I did. And, does all my chopping and all my dicing for me so that I don't have to, but we'll talk more about that later. So I need a volunteer. Tara, you want to be my volunteer?
Sure.
Sure, come on up. So what you're going to do is I'm actually going to give you a roll of tickets. They disappeared at the moment, but we'll get them here in a second.
Okay.
So don't hide. Come in, over here. Okay, so she's going to be our ticket master, and what that means is that y'all want to make Tara your BFF for the night, because she's responsible for all your freebies tonight. So, if you wanted to compliment her, what an awesome shirt you're wearing. Your hair looks so pretty today. Anything like that, you might want to be friends with Tara, so she'll give you tickets. And so what that means for you is anytime someone, participates in any way, whether it's asking a question about a product, booking a party, or the business, they help with the recipe, anything like that, you give them a ticket. And then we'll just keep the other tickets here on the counter, and we'll just have a little collection. At the end of the party, we'll do some drawings. So, now sometimes the ticket master gets a little sidetracked, so you kind of have to keep them on track. So if they don't give you a ticket, remind her to give you a ticket. So we'll keep her on her toes, and then let's go ahead and get started with the recipe.
All right. Excellent. Okay. So we're going to just keep this going for a minute. So, great job, Crystal. Stay here. So what did you guys notice All right, did anybody notice the 3 opportunities she offered in that opening?
Yes.
What were they?
Hosting a show.
Hosting the show.
Hosting a show,
The business.
the business, and what else? What's the third one?
Getting free stuff with
The opportunity to buy products. So she's offering the sales opportunity, the opportunity to purchase as a customer, the opportunity to host a show and get free and discounted, never pay full price. And she also talked about the 3 forms of a consultant, a part-time, a full-time, and a career consultant. Did you pick up on that? So she got all of that. So in every segment that we talk about tonight, we want to bring up all 3 of those opportunities. Okay? The opportunity to purchase, the opportunity to host, and the opportunity to consider the business. Okay? What else did she do? What else did you observe?
She smiled.
She smiled a lot. She was lively and fun and vivacious, and she's setting the tone that we're going to have fun. Okay? Right? Okay, what else?
interactive with the audience and the host.
She thanked her host and make her host feel special.
Yes.
Yeah, everybody wants to be made feel special, to feel special. So it's very important that you really praise your host and thank her in front of her friends. Okay, because people are watching the relationship between you and the host, because the host is the bond between you and the guest. So they're really watching how you treat that host, how you communicate with that host, how you make that host feel. Because everybody wants to be made to feel that way. Don't you agree?
Yes.
Okay, anything else y'all observe? She kind of let people know what was going to happen, what to expect, what the course of the evening was going to be like. So she's setting the expectation of this is what we're going to do, talked a little bit about the recipe to get the interest in that. Got her Ticketmaster on board. Do you like the Ticketmaster? It really is a fun thing to do, and it helps keep the guests involved. So if you're having trouble getting your guests to volunteer, assign a Ticketmaster, because it's usually a friend of the group, and she'll get them going. Okay, you'll get a lot more interaction that way. Okay, anybody else want to make any comments or anything before
She
we
also
start this
mentioned
segment?
products you were going to use for the recipe.
Right, she also went ahead and previewed some of her favorite products.
When you do the Ticketmaster, do you always pick someone other than the host to do it?
Yes. And I usually let them volunteer unless someone won't, but usually someone volunteers.
Yeah, it's a fun job, and it gives them something to do, and they do a pretty good job of it. The host is kind of busy, so I don't know if I'd ask her to do that. But,
And then if you have a recipe that needs to be read and keep you on track, I've just done most of mine enough that I don't need a recipe. But when you're in the beginning and you want someone else to keep you on track so that you're not having to worry about where am I at and different things like that, then I pick someone. I need the volunteer of who's the bossy one in the room. And usually it's fun because other people will be like, and so that gets someone else involved automatically off start, again trying to have some fun with it, and then I just put them in charge of the recipe. And it's fun a lot of times because I'll totally get off when I do need a recipe read, and they'll be like, you didn't do such and such. I'm like, yep, sorry, this is why you're here, because I can't keep track of it.
right, so use your guess. Okay, one last thing I want to ask you before we stop this segment. When does the show start?
As the guests come in.
As soon as they
Exactly. The show starts as those guests are coming in the door. Did you guys notice how we were greeting you tonight? Okay, so you want to be doing that at your shows. You want to greet your guests. You want to walk up to them. You want to shake hands. You want to say, hi, I'm Cindy with the Pampered Chef, and let them introduce themselves. But when you reach for somebody's hand, they automatically will reach back for yours, okay? And that little bit of personal contact really helps you establish a rapport with your crowd, okay? So, and it also helps you to make eye contact, which is very, very important. You want to be making eye contact with your guests and be very, very friendly with them. So you want to get there at least 30 minutes early. Have your prep work done as we have done tonight, be completely set up so that as those guests start coming in the door, you can actually be greeting them, okay? And establishing that friendly rapport with them, that relationship with them from the very beginning. So remember that. Your show starts really as soon as that first guest walks in the door, okay? All right, excellent. Thank you, Crystal. Thank you. Okay. All right, let's stop this now.